Hi, I'm Lauren with Arenal Fitness, and today with one of our coaches, Susan Simpson, we're going to talk about the kettlebell swings. There's two different types of kettlebell swings. There's a Russian swing that brings the kettlebell to shoulder level. There's an American swing that brings the kettlebell all the way up overhead. We're going to talk about the mechanics, the movement, the biomechanics, things that you should be paying attention to, and what proper form is, and when you should use each of the swings. So to get started, what you want to do is you're going to stand with your feet just shoulder width apart, just slightly wider, and then your hips are going to drive back with your weight on your heels, and you're going to reach forward just grabbing the end of the kettlebell handle, and you're going to snap the kettlebell back like you're snapping a football, and you're hitting your arms on the inside of your thighs, and then you're going to aggressively stand up, grinding your heels into the ground, and explosively extending your legs. So what you do is you're going to come down here, your chest is up, your back's nice and flat, your weight's on your heels. You're going to pull it back, and you're going to pop it up, down, up. So I'm using this as a hinge movement. My hips are going back, my hamstrings or glutes are driving it forward, and I'm popping it up, and it's just getting a little bit of hang time here with the kettlebell at my shoulders. My elbows are relaxed facing down, my shoulders are relaxed, and my eyes are looking straight forward. So to take it to the next level, we're going to go to the American swing, which is all the way up overhead. So all the way up overhead, it lands with my arms next to my ears. My kettlebell is facing up. It's not tipped forward. It's not tipped back. And then my abdominals, my core stability, is all functioning right here. So the Russian swing is all strength and all power. The American swing is all stability, mobility, range of motion of the joint, and your core. So there's just two different goals for two different swings. So if I'm here, here's the Russian swing, here's the American swing, straight up, right back down. My arms are straight at the top, they're soft through the middle, they're straight at the bottom. However, some people have range of motion issues in their shoulder, in their thoracic spine, and so on, causing them to compromise the proper form that should be used for an American swing. So Susan's going to come in right now. We're going to show you a little test to do as to when you should and shouldn't do the American swing. So,
all right, I'm going to have Lauren lay down on the floor on her back. I'm talking. Slide down. Okay. All right, so the test we're going to do is to see, I'm going to have Lauren simulate that she's holding a kettlebell in her hands. And I'm going to place my hand right under her lower back. And she's simply going to raise her hands up over her head like she's doing a swing. And you can see that her back hyperextends. She made no effort to tighten her midline. And so we're going to show you this in a second, but what this swing will look like overhead if you don't tighten your midline and you hyperextend your lumbar spine. So I'm going to have her come back down, and now she's going to tighten her midline nice and tight and raise her arms up overhead. And you can see she gets her biceps to her ears very nicely, and her lower back is still in contact with my hands. So what this might look like for some of you, we're going to come back down again. So say Lauren does have some shoulder mobility or thoracic spine mobility issues, and right about here you can see that she lost contact with my hand. So this is where she would do her swing. She would do somewhere between a Russian and an American swing until she can improve her mobility in her shoulder or thoracic spine, or her ability to stabilize her midline like she is now. So Lauren's now going to stand up and show you what that swing would look like overhead. So you can see here she's very overextended here. Now her lumbar spine is overextended. And then if she goes to tighten her midline, you'll see now she's in a nice straight line. Everything's nice and tight, no overextension, and her biceps are to her ears. And that's what we're looking for with the American swing.
So now you should go back and you should work on these two different swings, understand the differences between the two, and give yourself goals to always try to work towards doing a full range of motion of these swings. Thank you.